All right, so look, man, we got another stand-up reaction. Right here is the boy Stewart Lee. I watched him one other time. He was definitely funny as heck. So it was only right that I hop into him another time just to see if it was, luck of the first draw or if he's really that funny. Let me know in the comments if you think that he's really that funny. Also, if you want to see me do any other comedians, put their name and what you want to see me watch in the comments, and check that out. But make sure you sub so you don't miss it, and make sure you like this video to help the channel grow. But let's get into Mr. Lee, see what he's talking about. This is him owning his audience.
But there are a lot of good stories from the war against terror, apropos of nothing. And I was reading this great book of trial transcripts of American soldiers accused of human rights abuses in Abu Ghraib, which was, of course, closed today. And I don't know if you remember Charles Grainer. He was a fat American soldier, but he had a moustache, so you could identify him.
He was a fat American soldier, but he had a mustache, so you could identify him. Hey, what?
The guy that organised the photographing of a naked, hooded-bound Iraqi civilian being dragged out of a cell on his hands and knees on a dog's lead. And in his defence, his lawyer, Charles Grainer's lawyer, said that the naked, hooded-bound Iraqi civilian wasn't being dragged out of the cell, but was actually crawling of his own free will. And I just wondered how many other lines of defence they reject before they settled on that one. And also what the naked, hooded-bound Iraqi civilian might have been crawling of his own free will towards. And I like to think he was crawling towards the notion of Western democracy. But obviously he was having some difficulty knowing which way to crawl because of the hood. And because of the fact that he was approaching a palpably abstract concept. Okay, and there's good laughs for that over here, in this area, and those tail away towards that corner there. When it's late at night, there's a long set to get through, as I said. There isn't going to be time for me to work a mixed ability room tonight. No offence, right, but time's money, you know. Now, so everybody over here, for the rest of the night, you're on board. You're going to be Team A, okay? And you won't mind if I don't play over here too much. I'm going to be mainly concentrating on Team F in that corner. Don't cheer that you are better than them, right? Team A, for some of you, it's just a luck of random seating, isn't it, right? I don't want you, don't laugh at them or cheer yourselves, right? We must do everything we can to make them feel comfortable, and we will bring them along with us. Don't laugh at them, don't even look at them, right? Look at me, Team A. But if you're sitting next to an F and they laugh at a clever bit, right, you can just reach over and give their hand a little squeeze, and we will bring you along. I will not leave anyone behind, I swear. All these jokes have worked before at some stage. They are about things in the news and people who exist, so you have... Don't laugh at them, Team A. There's Team... You are... right? And I know it's weird what's happening now, because you thought, oh, let's go out and sit in the dark and judge someone, right? But now you're being judged, and it feels strange, right? But don't worry, you will not be. It's fine, okay? You'll be all right. There'll be a point in about 8 minutes when you will laugh at us. You won't know why, but you will laugh, and it will all be fine, right? Sometime, I've done this before when there's been a kind of split in the room. Usually it creates an atmosphere of bonhomie, but tonight it's made it worse, hasn't it? It's made it worse. There's a tension in the room. There's now the gig is lost, right? It's lost. Okay, Team F, I'm going to put you at your ease, right? It's okay to not like all of this. It has sometimes happened before. Will that relax you, madam? Good. It's okay to not like some of this, right? People have not... I've done this show about 90 times. I ran it for... I did it for 3 weeks in a little theatre in London, and I had some walkouts. And one of the walkouts was the pop star Robbie Williams, who left about halfway through. Yeah, and on the way out, the woman from the Soho Theatre said to him, oh, you're not enjoying it? And he said he was, but that he had just remembered that he had to go to a wedding in the morning. Do you think that's true? Do you think that's true? If it was true, I hope he'd already bought him a present and he didn't just get something from a garage on the way. You know, then he said he thought that I was all right, but that my voice, this is true, Robbie Williams said my voice would be better suited to meditation or relaxation tapes. That's what he said. And the weird thing was that when I saw him in there, I thought, oh, I hope he doesn't come backstage afterwards. I won't know what to say. What positive thing could you say? You know, but I liked it when you dressed as that skeleton. You could say it was good, but I didn't know that he'd gone, right? But it is. But there are people in Team F. There's 8 people of Team F are going, well, yes, Stu, that's very funny, isn't it? But in Cardiff, Robbie Williams plays in the stadium, not in this small room like you. So maybe you should look at him and learn something about what entertainment means. And what it means is not talking in a monotonous voice, dressing as a luminous skeleton. That is what people want. So what I'm saying is if you... It's okay to not like this, but if you don't like it, that means that you are the same as Robbie Williams.
I'm kind of speechless. Like, what the hell was that? Owning his audience? He didn't own his audience. Why would they drop that? What? The first time I watched him, he was hilarious. I swear, y'all. I swear. Like, am I tripping? Somebody got to put another. What was his name? Stewart Lee. About to call him Stuart Little. Stuart Lee. Somebody else got to put a different Stuart Lee in the comments, because that one didn't do it for me. I'm sorry. I'm a laughy, jokey type of person. Yeah, that wasn't the best 6 minutes. Maybe that 6 minutes didn't really help the stand up. There was other parts that was super funny. I don't know that. Somebody got to send me something funny from him or from anybody at this point. I need to watch something funny. We about to get out of here, man. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. Hopefully, I get some better videos that sent to me. If not, I'll just find some myself, because that one was pretty dull, to say the least. But I'll catch y'all on the next one.